Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Watching ZIMBO Hustlers. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Prince Miller Entertainment on Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment Instagram. We are also available on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV, and also on Twitter at P Miller ENT. Be part of the family. Follow us on all our social media platforms, guys. ZIMBO Hustlers is a show whereby we talk about my businesses, my projects, but at the moment there's a story which is making headlines and a situation which is affecting us, my hustlers. Nyaye statutory instrument SI 127 of 2021. And so, new foreign currency measures imposed by government last week, a time bomb that would lead to price increases, lower economic activity, and herald a return to the hyperinflation era of yesteryear. Government last week gazetted the new rules under statutory instrument SI 127 of 2021, seen as an attempt to curtail the galloping exchange rate on the parallel market and stabilize the local currency, but business leaders says its impact was akin to price controls and could lead to shortages. The SI, which was released in the market like a bomb, is a case of the so-called cage thrown among the pigeons. It has had the impact of shocking the market and destabilizing the market as business woke up to its reality, to their day-to-day businesses, said Denford Mutashu, the president of the Confederation of Zimbabwe Retailers. As business, there is a huge worry that it seems too close uncomfortably to price controlling. He said dealing with the foreign currency system was long overdue, but government should have consulted widely before announcing the policies. Shops had been full and prices had nearly stabilized, and were currently at a position that could see some price increases, and those fears that have been confirmed by the current trade of huge price increases in the region of between 50% and 100%. I received messages from Manicaland, for example, and indications are that prices have been increased by shocking levels. Economist and businessman Prosper Tambara said that the new regulations were already being felt by customers as business was already increasing prices of goods and services. The intention of SI 127 of 2021 might be noble in that its intention could be to bring sanity into the foreign exchange market, but the problem is that the market has not responded in favor of the statutory instrument, and businesses have already started increasing their prices in US dollars and in local currencies. He said government should have consulted the market players because the market is not responding favorable to the regulations, and the effects will be felt heavily by consumers. It means that the consumers' welfare will be, and they will be the victims as prices will go up. They now need for government to go back to the drawing board and consult the private sector, and I think that that dialogue at this time is very critical. The Zimbabwe Coalition on Debt and Development yesterday said while it was commendable that the new regulations were meant to exercise strict monitoring of foreign currency recipients on the auction system, but the new regulations will further disadvantage the vulnerable and marginalized informal players who do not have access to cheap foreign currency, yet they need to restock their shops or purchase raw materials, the economic watchdog said in a statement. And it's one of those situations, guys, that patiri pakaipa. And so Zimcode said government's command monetary policy would trigger shortages of goods and services, especially those who require foreign currency. To a great extent, the move will negatively affect the informal economy, which employs the majority of Zimbabweans, it said. In its analysis on the possible impact of the new regulations, Zimnat Asset Management said government was undoing all its good work in the past year. The government of Zimbabwe has over the last 8 years implemented policies that have stabilized the local currency, and they have yielded positive results in taming inflation, as reflected by the deceleration of inflation during this period. It said, we have also seen over the last 6 months a stabilize of the parallel exchange rate, which we believe was also a function of the improved fiscal and monetary discipline combined with a stable and improving economic policy environment. The new regulations may derail the economic gains and momentum achieved over the last 9 months, the asset manager said. In our opinion, SI 127 of 2021 is too heavily handed in its approach in stabilizing the local currency and may do more damage than good to our already current fragile economy, which is still gasping from the after effects of the pandemic. It noted the new regulations could lead to an increase in US dollar domestic inflation, a rise in demand for cheaper foreign goods, poor US dollar sales in the formal market that would also affect government's foreign currency tax receipts, and rising demand for foreign currency on the RBZ auction. It would also lead to increased demand for the greenback on the payroll market, rising dollar inflation, and a decline in overall economic activity. We believe the new regulations increase the likelihood of another round of extreme hyperinflation, which may force economic agents to abandon the local currency indefinitely, Zimnat said. Former Finance Minister and MDC Alliance Vice President Tendai said the central bank had chewed more than what it could swallow by introducing new rules. The RBZ is a Roji bank at the center of art brigade and rent-seeking extraction. However, in SI 127 of 2021, they have chewed more than they can swallow. He said the journey of hyperinflation has been let out of the bottle. More importantly, trust has completely crashed. This is the worst government in history. But the central bank insisted that the statutory instrument was meant to ensure that those obtained foreign currency from the auction system do not use payroll market rates. Presidential spokesperson Joe Charamba also warned companies and banks over fueling currency speculation. It is quite easy to stop this indiscipline, more so given that the Bank of Zimbabwe is a source of both local and foreign currency, which feeds into the industry and commerce partly through the auction system, he said on Twitter. Anyway, the culprits are known, including those in the telecommunications sector. So guys, that's the latest regarding to Nyai Mari and new Forex rules is a time bomb, and in terms of our economy, it seems like for the last 6 months, 8 months, I do agree. Stable for a while, but it seems like the government is now undoing that stabilize and so consider in the comment section how is the SI 127 of 2021 is affecting your business, your hustle, especially to those who are in the informal sector. Let's talk in the comment section. And again, this is something that is affecting us all, not just one business only, but a normal Zimbabwean person affected in SI 127 of 2021, which was introduced by the government last week. Cut it out in the comment section. This is ZIMBO Hustlers on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel and follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember to turn on the notification bell not to miss any of our new uploads. We upload each and every day here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Let's talk in the comment section. Bless up.